Hello, here's a plan for Tuesday, September 8th. So you want to refer to Schoology, and you're going to look at the screencast for the syllabus, and then you're going to look at this introductory screencast. So for now, especially at the start of the year, when we're kind of learning how to do this, I'll probably have an introductory screencast to kind of explain what's going on. But eventually it might work up to where you just read the information as far as what you're supposed to do. But for a while here, I'll have screencasts. But again, any questions, please email me, and I'll get to those right away. But a couple of things that you want to look at here. First of all, the learning goals. So the learning goals, that document is going to be in the unit folder. So it would be right here for you. And then the learning goals, you can think of that as that's what you need to know for the test. All right. So we break it up by a number value here. So we can think 0 is you don't have any idea of what's going on. 1, you're kind of struggling a little bit. You can think of the 2 as kind of the basic information that you need to know. So, and that's going to be the vocab. So we always list our vocab that you're going to be tested on. In this case, there's quite a bit, but there's always a vocab component to the test. It's usually a matching section. But that's where you see what we have for this first unit. A lot of it's lab equipment, but there's some other stuff with the scientific method. But again, these terms you will be tested on. Sometimes we have vocab assignments, but by the time you get done with the notes and different activities, you should be familiar with these. And in this case, in section 2, we have some stuff about the scientific method. You want to formulate a testable hypothesis. You want to identify the components of scientific investigation from a given scenario. You want to list the parameters of a valid scientific experiment. And then those are listed right there. But we're going to have a scientific method where there's going to be notes on that, and there's going to be a lab activity that you do. And then the other thing is some chemistry basics and laboratory procedures. So you're going to identify the main types of equipment, and there will be an assignment for that. And then given common element symbol if given its name. So you want to know element symbols and names, and we're going to have an assignment today to work on that. And then level 3, you can kind of think of that as more complex information. In this case, there's some more stuff about the scientific method. And then there's some information about significant figures, and we'll be working on all those. So you can kind of think of the 2 information in the 2 level as the basics. 3 is a little bit more complex. And then you see 4 up here. 4 is above and beyond. It's usually information that we don't cover. That's above and beyond what we're doing in class. And on the test, that's going to be extra credit. All right. Another way to think about this, if you know all the information in the 2 level, you should be able to pass the test. If you want to get an A, you probably want to know all the information in level 3. If you want to get extra credit, you want to know the information in 4. All right, so that's just another way to look at that. And these learning goals will be a document that you'll find in every unit folder on Schoology. Up above here, these are state standards. You don't necessarily need to know this, but listed down below, that's the information that you need to know for the test. All right. All right, and then the other thing that you're going to do now is on Schoology in the September 8th folder, you're going to find this element quiz. All right, and now you don't need to memorize the element symbols and names because you're going to be given a periodic table. So if you're in class, you're going to get a hard copy of the periodic table. Otherwise, this is a PDF of the same periodic table that we use. So you can use this and just pay attention to the format of the chemical symbols as far as capitalization. And then you're going to do this element quiz, and then this will be due tomorrow on Wednesday, September 9th by the end of the day. All right, again, any questions, feel free to email. Otherwise, you can go ahead and get the periodic table, and you can get working on that element quiz. All right, have a good day.